So I just realized I finished a very important book that I never even bothered to talk to you guys about. I just recently read A Study in Drowning by Ava Reid, which, if you don't know, Ava Reid is one of my favorite writers. She wrote Juniper and Thorn, one of my favorite books. This is a cross between dark academia and a dark fairy tale. So our main character here is the only woman attending an architecture college, basically in the capital of this country, in which storytelling is like the most prestigious thing that you can do. So the literature college is the one that our main character Effie wants to be attending, but they don't accept any women at all. And also, some of the best storytellers in the nation, after their deaths, are preserved in a museum called the Sleeper Museum and believed to generate a kind of magic that will assist the nation in times of war or in times of great need as like a protective force. So Effie is attending the architecture college and things are not going well. In the first few chapters, you kind of get the sense that she's very lonely. She has a couple of friends in her roommates, but she also has this experience with a professor that is extremely negative. And look up trigger warnings for that part. It's not explicit, but it is like a running theme throughout the book. So she applies for this contest for the opportunity to completely redesign the home of her favorite author, who recently passed away, and his estate is looking to completely rebuild his house. So she leaves school to travel and do this thing. There's a kind of academic rivals when she encounters one of the literature college male students at this house while she's participating in this project. There's some weird dark magic. Perceptions of reality get shifted around. There are definitely some magical elements. This book is so fabulous, and I think that's probably why I haven't talked about it yet. I really needed to sit with it. When I finished with the final line, I just was at a complete loss for words. It was so magnificent. Everybody should read this book. If any of those things that I just mentioned are your style, if you're into dark fairy tales, if you're into dark academia, if you're into fantasy, if you're into like slow burn, enemies to lovers romance, this is for you, and it's so wonderful. I would say definitely look up some of the trigger warnings. Some things happen in this book that are kind of crazy. It's nothing too serious, but you know, do what's best for you. But this book is absolutely fantastic. I would love to hear from other people that have read it, and just it has a special place in my heart already. So hope you pick it up.